Alright, today we're going to be doing something good today. So, the Betamax. So the Betamax has been acting up lately. It has a slight video problem. Video problem I'm not worried about. It's the audio I'm worried about. Alright, before I get into this, let me show you what the problems are that it's having. So enjoy this demo footage of its problem in 3, 2, 1. So as you can hear, it's very low, and you can hear a hum, and a whole bunch of issues. So let's fix this. My first thing was, I wonder if my easy cap broke. But that's not the case because it sounds really normal here. As you see, I'm playing some Pac-Man. Classic shit right here. So I'm like, I wonder why it's not playing back the recording at high volume. So, because yeah, I was trying to capture a video and all of a sudden it just wouldn't work. Like, the volume is low unless you hook it up to the headphone jack. So, yeah, let's fix this problem. Alright. Now that you've seen that, you now know what's the problem. Let's open this up here. With the magic of video editing, this cover will come off in 3, 2, 1. And voila! It is off. Now, you can see the machine. Now! Oh shit, I forgot to take the cassette out. Actually, let's watch that thread. Look at that. I might have to do some video adjustment on here, but it looks good. Let's look in detail. Let's watch it on thread and load closer. Here's the piece of footage that will be on YouTube uploaded someday. Gotta love that mechanism. Thank you. Okay, so that's done. Oh, no, we're fine now. Let's unplug that, turn off the tuner. This is where the fun begins. Let's, flip it around. Let's look on this board. Okay. Audio. Audio, record level, playback level. Should be able to see it. This is where we probably need to be. Now, I found actually the service manual and the schematic. So let's go to the computer and look at that. Okay, here we are. Back at the bench. For a nice upcoming video. Alright. When you have your unit, you should see these tabs. You want to move them like that. And over here, there's one. And there. Service. Service friendly. Now you can look at these capacitors. Alright. As we can see, we have a lot of capacitors. This is the audio, playback audio and record audio level section. Look at all these capacitors that could be spewing their guts out any minute now. Let's get a closer view. Alright, much better. Let's see. Oh wow. Looks good. Let's see the specifications on the board. This is tracking adjust. We got tracking adjust, brake adjust. Braking adjust and tracking adjust. And the tracking does, when you turn it to here, it fast forwards for some unknown reason. I know it's not supposed to do that. So let's do the tracking adjust section while we're at it. Those caps probably are bad too. I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see what these are. These could be a special capacitor. Oh shit. Are these those Elnas? I think these are Elnas. We have to get a better look at that. To get to where we need to be, we need to take off the bottom plate. Gotta take off all these screws. Shouldn't be that hard. Last screw. Voila! Look at that. Fabulous. Now we should be able to get a better look. Oh yeah. Alright. Much better. Oh, we gotta take this out. Much better. Okay. Wow, that's pretty nice looking. Now this is something I don't like about the Sony SL-2000. That is ribbon cable. And that cable, that can shatter. Oh yeah, and indeed, these are Elnas. Let me give you a better look at those. Elna! Yay! No doubt, if I replace all the Elnas, this thing may just work again. May. There's no telling. Let's flip that over. That looks okay. Weird. Well, those are 47s. My God. This thing's just got a bunch of 47s. But yeah. Oh my, look at that. I think that one's leaking. I can see a bit of liquid. I don't know if you can see that. But I can see that leaking. Oh great. Well, look at that. There's an actual transformer in here. Look at that. That's real audio file shit right there. I'm leading to believe this thing is like this was like a new old stock unit. Here's what I presume is, what could this be? Oh, this is to detect, oh, this is for this, right here. Yeah, that would go to that. Is that an Elna? Yeah, that's an Elna. Goody. There's only one Elna in here, and I'm not worried about it. I mean, look at that. That thing's like brand new looking. Easy as that. Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Elnas. I'm willing to bet that these are causing the low audio problem. Willing to bet it. That's playback level. Wait a minute. TP004, and you know, I could have done this instead. It wants TP-6. TP-6. TP003. I'm not seeing a TP-6. No. Oh shit. Oh shit on a shingle. I don't think it has that. Wow. Yep, look at that. Elna. Clear as day. Oh, those things go bad. Actually, I think I could smell it. It's a 16. We got 47s. Might as well just maybe just recap the whole damn board while I'm at it. I mean, come on. Why not, I guess. Why not, I suppose. TP004, TP008. Ah, there we are. That's where we need to be. Right there. TP008. Isn't it gonna pick it up, is it? Fuck. TP008. That's where we need to be. Nope. TP-6. Fuck. TP007. That very well could be it. TP007. That's probably it. That might be it too. Maybe. I don't know. Those do appear like they're leaking. I wouldn't be surprised. These illnesses don't last forever. Yeah. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 illness. I'm betting if I replace these 5 illness, our audio will be restored. These, they could be fine. They could not be. I don't know. I'm willing to bet they're probably fine. Then again, I don't know. But first, we need to hook up our scope to see if we have a clean signal. So, let me hook this up, and we'll go from there. Okay. Perfect. Let's turn on our scope. Considering that it probably still works, let's connect our scope to TP04. TP04. Oh, hello. Oh my. Okay. Oh, hello. That's the perfect round. Eject. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Play. That's for voltage. And I presume that could be correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, that's correct. So let's stop that and pick another test point. The reason why I like to stop the machine is because I don't want to damage it. You damage it, you're fucked. How do you expect someone to get in there? Whatever, that works. Oh. Interesting. That's not what we're getting, though. That's like going all over the place. Shit. Interesting. This has to be connected. I think that's how it gets audio. Okay, let's try this again. Here's the VCR. Interesting. Nice looking. Okay, so the capacitors are right here. These are probably bad. Let's do what I do best. Trace the wires and figure out where they go. That'll look right. Pretty sure it's... Chroma. That's all over the place. No doubt this is what is causing our shit video right here. Yeah, let's disconnect from that. Like the professionals do, and let's go to here. Okay then. Okay, we're not getting shit from that. I don't know what I'm actually really doing, to be honest with you. Yeah, this connects via connector right to here. That's just a voltage. Connects to a connector right here via wires into this board. And it probably goes up to here. There. These are the only capacitors that are looking bad. I mean, they are corroded. Got some corrosion, but looks to be some leakage. It's got some issue right there. I'm pretty certain this is the audio. Yeah, that would be my playback. And as we can see, we have little fluctuation, but barely anything. And that matches with what I'm hearing from this. So I'm willing to bet that this is our audio and it needs to be cleaned up. Because it is very low. That might be our audio. There's one more test point. Let's try this again. The camera connector. Oops. Come on. Thank you. Oh, hello. This is the audio now. The camera connector connects. Oh my. From those wires. Okay, so this is the audio. This is our issue. This luminance shit. Yeah, as you can see, that is not a clean signal. That ain't clean at all. That's not really good. It's all bad. That is nasty. You can see the little squigglies. That's a distorted signal. Probably mixed with hum. It's supposed to be a clean line signal. And as we see, that don't look right. Okay, let's do it. Let's replace all of them. Let's start with the so yes, in test point something, rather, we have issues. Interesting. That's a 4.7. I also have one of those. Okay then. 25 volts. What else? This is supposed to be a... That's for record. That makes sense. Iron. Brand new. That's a business. This is a Betamax I recorded. Why is that playing really fast? And it has a small tip, which is perfect. So plug it in. Okay, Mr. Betamax, why are we playing like that? That ain't normal. Also, I remember it playing really, really slow, not like that. Hold on here. Perfect for this. No, it's Beta 2. It's Beta 2, so why is it playing fast? That's like SP speed right there. I don't know. Maybe that's another problem. It could be this circuit here, which is our luminance. Not our luminance, our tracking. I don't know. Here also, let me show you what I mean by fast forwarding tracking. Never seen something like that before, have you? Yep, that's what it does. Just fast forward it. Maybe it's supposed to do that, I don't know. But I don't remember it being that fast. I don't know. It's smoking. It's playing normal though. So I guess it's supposed to be like that. I don't remember it being that fast, but you know. Okay. So
Or the USA.
On test point 8.
I don't actually know when it was made. All I know is it was made some time ago.
On test point 8, we don't have a clean signal. That ain't clean at all. There's audio, but there's some hum. And those little squigglies would be the hum. Yeah, that ain't a good signal at all. That's a horrible one.
Sharp clock. Stop. The time. 2-1.
Yikes.
When we're filming this. I think that's good.
Yeah, that has a bunch of squigglies in
Wish
it.
I had some soldering braid. I don't, but.
Okay. Yep, we have some issue there.
Who cares?
So we need to clean this board up. We need to get rid of these Elnas. Let's start with that first. Damn it. So let's start with that first. Okay, it's gonna be lovely.
Grab our pliers and pull some caps out.
So weirdly enough, this little contraption here, I thought this was the emergency stop, but it needs this to do anything. I thought that was for the emergency stop, but I guess I'm wrong. That's a Nichicon right there.
Could be good.
Look like that.
.3 could be good.
Okay, let's shut that off. What else should I check? So pin 8 got some bad caps.
That's a 4.7.
No problemo. Just gotta get rid of all of them. But this is repairing Quasar portable VCR. And indeed, it's a repair. You can just respect the engineering that was put into this. Okay, let's clean up the audio here. Alright, let's eject. Thank you. Go. Turn off the tuner, and now we are in repair mode. Ugh, I love this mode. So we tried out the scope. We have definite distortion in the audio, so let's go to and replace. Let's first fuel. So you see these orange ICs? Well, those are what, back in the day, that's how they would keep things in a package. Let me show you something cool. Now, people say that you'll never find these in existence. Well, you'd be surprised. Because in here, I have new old stock Sony dipchicks. This very one actually comes out of the SL-2000, so I have me a backup chip. And in here is the Sony BX3978. I got two of them. I don't know if I should. First, oddly enough, they're in Zenith bags, which is weird. They're literally new old stock. They've never been opened. Now mine don't need it, I don't think. This one I think is an audio amplifier. I may be wrong. I don't know. And then here is this one with the original foam. Sony BX3978 1H. You see the integrated circuits in there. Those are no doubt ICs. Or fuck, what are the... No, those are ICs and other weird components. You see look at those leads. They're nice and clean, ready to be soldered someday. But maybe that'll be when I get another SL-2000. If. But yeah. Figured I'd show you that. That's pretty amazing. These are not extinct, per se. There's probably more of them out there somewhere, but... Nope, I actually have new old stock Sony integrated circuits that would have came from this very machine. And were designed for it. Weirdly enough, they just come out... They come from Zenith bags, which is odd, but you know... Go figure. It'll work. So, there's an old technique of how to test a capacitor for leakage and charging capability. So, we have a bad and a new 2200 microfarad at 10 volt, and this one's 10 volt too. Now, let me show you. This one is obviously bad. You can see it. With all the sludge and... You see it's bad with all the sludge and crap. Is that me or... Am I blind or just... Is that in focus? See the sludge and crap in that? Well, there's a way to test these. And it requires a multimeter. Just a multimeter. Alright. You want to set it to continuity. Okay, let's test a bad capacitor. Okay. So, when you put it on to the test lead, on the leads, you should hear a faint, you should hear this, and the meter moves up and then down, as you see. That's it, charging and discharging. Let's try it on a bad capacitor. Okay. That was okay. Let's try it on a known good capacitor. Okay. So, weirdly enough, that bad capacitor is actually forming, but what you do is, then you do the other side. Tap it. I hope I don't get this trapped in the mechanism. Like that. Stay. I wonder if I can make something to just connect alligator clips. I don't like how this is designed. This thing is designed to be shit. But it is a meter after all. Yeah, I gotta be thankful for it. See? That's it. Charging, discharging. So this can hold charge and discharge properly. That's how you can test capacitors. Now, if you do it on the ohms, that does nothing. That's just shit. It doesn't work with this meter at all. Let's try that with these. So what I'm going to test, first I want to try and discharge them. Because, you know, they've been in this board for centuries. I think that's me discharged. I think I discharged it. Okay. So we want this 47. I think this would have went here. I don't know. Over here is... Yep, that would have went there. Alright, let's try it. So first, let's just try and discharge it. Let's try this. Oh, come on. Perfect. That'll do. Alright, let's try this. shit. Okay then. Let's try this one. Oh, that's got a minus on it. Maybe that's what its tensions were. Okay then. It didn't hold a charge. Okay, so yeah. These are definitely no good. It said you can do it in circuit. So, replace, you know? Okay. Let's do this one. Actually, hold on. Playback. Yep, playback. Playback. Playback on. Happy for that. Let's do this one. I think this one's actually leaking stuff. So, let's do this. Fuck. This is just another one of them shitty ass designs of capacitor. My god. There. Well, there's an Elna out of the board with minimal damage. Let's try this. 2, 3. 58.5. 58.3. It's probably still fucking good. Should I just go after these? That looks fine. Weird. These are all high in value. Alright, replace. Alright, I recapped some caps. Let me show you. Alright, so I put this in, this in, this in, and one in here, and one right here. Let's see how that does. Also, here's the originals. I replaced 2 Elnas and 2 of these. Let's see if the Elnas are the problem or those. I don't know. Maybe we'll get higher volume. Let me just plug this back in. This goes from the camera, I think. Let's put in a tape. Okay, nice. Okay, let's hit play. That looks good.
Let's give it some new solder first of all. Now this feels like some high quality solder. Yep, 3.3.
Looks good.
Make sure we didn't fuck up our board. You know how that is. Sometimes I should do that.
It sounds better. I don't hear a hum anymore.
Perfect. Nice clean tip. It's like a pencil, see? Pencil. A dangerous one at that. Okay, soldering braid.
Alright, we should be making a recording. Holy damn. Test 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Testing. Test 1, 2. Testing. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Oh dear. Huh. Weird. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Oh, it's from the scope. As you can see, we're testing the board. I replaced a couple caps, and I got the scope connected. Hello? Okay, well, my scope decided to die. Great. Alright, as we can see. It looks good. Probably because I had it like this, but it was much worse. I replaced quite a bit of caps on this board. In the playback area mostly. And record area. And when I set it to static, which is basically that, I can actually hear the fucking volume perfectly fine. The amp has been restored. So you can see. Interesting. So I'm probing this side and, well, looks like distortion.
Why couldn't this thing survive? Like, oh wow, there's a lot of packages and little containers. Why couldn't
Oh,
that survive? Like,
that's really weird. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah. Oh my.
Let's start the morning right. Okay, let me show you what I've replaced. Placed all these. The elements hold up. These are bulging a bit, but they're not leaking. So I'm going to replace more of them on the record side. Alright, let's tackle this side. This side is all done. As you can see, all replaced with good caps. Because this goes up to the heads. As you can see, it goes up to the heads. So let's try and replace this. Okay. Got the scope connected. Yes, I'm holding this with a sponge, but you know, gotta improvise. So let's connect it to there.
drive circuit. I don't know how that works.
That looks good.
This is probably for the camera. No, it's for the camera. No, I'm not happy for the camera. That might just be for something.
That don't look good. Adding a clean audio signal. It's rather low as well. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a low audio signal.
Sure, let's replace more things. Why not? We're here. Got so many capacitors that need to
So
be
somewhere
replaced.
here,
Today's the day to just do it. I mean,
we have a bad cap.
Which is probably for the
somewhere.
camera, no doubt.
Willing to bet it's these
Not doubting that whatsoever.
3 Elnas. No, let's leave those alone. Let's touch the 10 UFs. We only got like 3 10 UFs in this circuit. And then we'll move on to the trick play. Which, I don't know what trick play is, but I could try
Now
it. That didn't do shit. So let's go from the headphones. For some odd reason it's a very low signal. Let's go to the headphones. There's the headphones. That's that signal. As you can see, it's very low. It's very low on that signal. Headphone signal.
Just gotta be very delicate. Gotta finesse
It's pretty low.
the wayward dummy until they do something.
Now let's trace
that
it.
you want.
So
If they don't do anything you want, then
right here.
fish the history, because yeah, these cables, if they break, you're fucked. Pretty much.
So I think right here.
How it goes.
This is that's where it goes.
That's how it goes.
That's where it goes. It goes right there, then we trace the line to right
like
here.
a puzzle piece, you know?
And then
They
the signal's
actually have
still there.
Service in mind.
But why does that look
But back
higher
in the day, yes,
than what we're
service
getting
was
here?
everything. You needed service for everything back in the day, because everything was expensive.
Why is
This
this
was
lower?
revolutionary technology at the time. So was the Betamax, and it still runs just fine. It still runs like the day it was bought. Although I have a sneaking suspicion that it's brand new.
That's a low signal.
So, you
This
know,
is what we're getting from
Betamax
here.
will tell me a story another day of its past.
Oh, that's about the same.
There we go.
It,
Okay.
that goes
Now
to
just
there.
unplug your connector.
Which no one
because
really
they have this
knows.
thing service friendly in mind.
Let's flip this over. Let's flip it on its side. Much better. The key.
There we go. Okay.
Oh my god, it's just
Then we have more of these.
balls. Decaying probe. Maybe I could save these stickers.
Huge item.
It's a voltage.
Don't carry them. Go.
Mm.
I got 15% off. So we got jack circuit. Yep, jack circuit. Here we go. Now I'm curious if we don't have audio. If we don't have audio, we're fucked. Pretty much.
Let's see. If you look at the signal.
I'm delicate with this. This is a very thin, thin board. It's like thin as almost paper, I would say. Thin board, you gotta be very delicate with it.
That's a very good signal. It beats what we're getting right here. Right over here.
Don't want to mess with those.
That's a very low signal.
My guess is...
So we're possibly getting... Oh, shit.
Let me take a slim guess, that might be it.
We're getting...
Could be, could not be. Don't know.
It looks like we have some dry solder joints
My
here.
guess is only, let's just follow the audio. Oh. No. This is the camera. Right here.
So that's this side of the chip.
Somewhere over here. Somewhere over here.
We have low volume.
We're gonna find our problem.
Let's go right here.
Those caps look good.
That looks good.
What is this actually? Oh, that's the sensor. Okay. That's good. That's good. Perfect.
We need to replace these two right here. We're gonna do that right now. These two could be throwing off a bit of that. So let's do that.
Really?
Alright. I've determined that this one is bulging, so gotta execute. Yep, indeed, that one was bulging out a bit. Continue up. We'll see what we have. Of course, the traces will be fine because one smart thing that Sony did was they made the parts lift up so they don't touch the board and corrode shit. Which is very genius. Now here's where my parts are from that RCA garbage camcorder. That looks good. Let's test this. Oh, let's test its... Let's see. 1, 2. Hmm. $10.1. 10.2. That's good looking. Now let's try its original. Come on. Boom. 11.4. Yeah, that's gone up in value. It's no good. You can see it's bulging. It's not supposed to look like that. So what we do, we replace it. See how this one's not bulged up and this... See how that one's not bulged? And see how this one is? See? Bulged. Not bulged. Yep, those will be going in the trash. And here's its new replacement. Hopefully I can fit it. So I can easily take that out. See, that one's bulged a little bit. This should test at 0.1. No further than that, and it's no good. 0.967. .96. Huh. No thanks. That's no good. Yeah, that's no good at all. Alright, I think we've got good audio now. Let's observe. Perfect. Alright, here's the Betamax. This whole board has now been recapped. I'm going to show you a piece of test footage I did. Thank you. Let's rewind that. Look at that thing go. Oh. That's an old recording. The failed VCR attempt.
Perfect audio, maybe.
Look, listen to that.
I replaced everything on this board. This whole board is recapped.
And the
as you can see,
the volume on here is very loud too.
Charm.
Let me just attempt to show you.
Now just look at it.
Maybe you can hear it, I don't know. But listen to that.
Making a little test recording over this tape.
Now it's directly plugged in to the TV. Watch what happens when I plug it to the tuner. Alright, now we're plugged to the tuner. Let's see what this does.
I can actually hear myself. So here's a scope. This was the brains of the operation.
This ain't as loud.
This lab bolt from 1970. Hopefully we have superb picture quality. Now let's move to
It's
Beta
not
2.
as loud.
Let's see how Beta 2 works.
And Beta 2 still Beta 3 has problems still, as you can see. You'll see this test footage, but
it looks like it's playing normally.
yeah.
New beta 3.
Beta 3
Alright, let's see how beta 3 works.
got some issues. So does the tracking. I have to trace those.
The 2 works. It plays.
Well, as you can hear, it's not as loud. Watch when you hook it up to the directly to the VCR. Alright. Let's hook it up to the VCR. Play. Listen to how loud this gets.
So here's my earphone monitoring the sound. So far, it sounds really good. I can actually hear myself. Alright, we're recording. We should have perfect audio, maybe. I replaced everything on this board. This whole board is for capped. And as you can see, that head is spinning like a charm.
So I has a feeling that this tuner has an issue. Because when I plug my headphones right through it to monitor the out.
Making a little test recording over this tape. Doesn't really matter. That repair was pointless.
There's
my
nothing.
Earphone monitoring the sound.
There's a little bit of
far,
volume
really
coming
good.
out of it,
I can actually
but ain't
hear
much.
myself.
So I have a feeling we have some caps in the tuner that needs some attention.
Here's the scope.
But the VCR is fixed now.
The brains of the operation.
It's all fixed. And look, it produces a perfect picture too. I don't see those black lines on it anymore. I think I fixed it.
Hopefully we have superb picture quality. Now let's move to beta 2.
Okay, let's eject. There we go. Well, let's put it back together and see how that does. Perfect. Alright. Get some water. Gotta have water. I think tomorrow we'll dive into the tuner. Oh, my iron's still on. We don't need it right now. Maybe later I'll dive into the tuner. Let me just clean it. Oh my god. Clean. Okay. Let's here's all the components. Here's all the components in here. Look, this is all the components I've replaced. So let's put back together the Betamax. Perfect.
Oh, I don't know about that. Is that if I get pulled over?
Look at that. It's becoming a Betamax again. I need to clean it. I've taken it outside and it's getting a bit dirty, but it still looks good. Oh yeah, still looks good. Let's just plug it in. The fuck? The hell was that? Okay then. What? then the camera to the VCR, and then in the back I connected the headphones to see if we got any good quality sound. If we don't, the tuner circuitry's gone bad. That makes sense because the damn thing gets hot as fuck when you leave it run. Alright, let's see. Camera. Okay. Perfect. We just need that, and then let's test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. It's very, very, very low. You can almost hear nothing. Okay then. Let's try something else. You can't hear it. Let's try. And first gotta put some batteries in it. So it does anything. I'll just steal the batteries from my remote. Perfect. Been a long time since I've had this run, so damn. Very distorted. Very loud there. There we go. Did I just hear a Discord? I heard. Okay. When you plug it in the back of the tuner, it gets very low. The tuner has an issue. Oh shit. Yeah. But when you plug it in the headphone, it blasts. But that circuit's now healthy. This is our next issue. We gotta fix this. That'll be in a later time though. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Let's stop the recording. And let's stop the Walkman. Well, that's good. That sounds really good for, that. Yeah, I could definitely do some cool shit with that. I could play some music while I'm doing a little video, you know? Maybe background music if I can do both. The mic and the other shit. Oh, shit. Where's the fucking TV? Boom. Play. Putting away. But yeah. Got it connected to your camera. I only put ground to the audio.
I just don't know.